You taking a strap? I'm strapped up.
What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 288 of the SZN Podcast. I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, guys, you know the drill. Before we kick off the episode, I want you to head over to our Instagram page or Twitter page. That's SZN Podcast or SZN Pod. Link in the bio on both those pages, and that will take you to where we're situated at streaming wise. So if audio is your thing, you like to listen to your podcast, you got the Spotify link, Apple Podcast link, Amazon Podcast, all that kind of stuff. And visuals are your thing, you've got the YouTube link there as well. Also the TikTok for the short form content. Do us a favor, guys, like, subscribe, engage with us, repost, comment, whatever you want to do. But yeah, engage with us, man. We like to be engaged with. But Flowz, hope you're good.
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm alright. This week, the agenda for this week, pretty simple, bro. We've got some fights to break down, more or less. There was a fight, before we get to the main big fight, let's start with the most recent fight.
Okay, yeah.
Claressa Shields, Franchon Crews-Dezurn happened yesterday.
Yeah.
It was yesterday, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Franchon Crews-Dezurn, this is actually a rematch. 10 years in the making, I guess. They first fought in 2016. Franchon's moved up to heavyweight. She's a champion. She's a unified champion at, I think, like super middleweight or whatever.
Okay.
But she moved up to heavyweight to challenge Claressa for her undisputed heavyweight crown. Like I said, these two know each other very, very well. It's funny because previously, prior to this fight, there was a lot of respect between both of them.
Yeah.
But it seemed in the build up to this one, some bad blood came out of nowhere. Because I don't know if you caught the exchange. You know, Claressa Shields, we discussed last week what Clarissa's like. And she's very quick she won't hold back when it comes to, getting involved in a Twitter spat or a spat in general, spat in life. And I saw them going at each other on Twitter. Accusations were going over it, Claressa, Franchon's accused Claressa of taking IV drips between camps, which is apparently illegal, obviously.
Right.
Called up VADA to check if she was apparently signed up to VADA. Crews-Dezurn and said that no, she called out. She noticed the IV thing. She wants to check with VADA whether that's legal or not. Blah blah.
Claressa would take lightly to that.
Yeah, all this has actually happened. I think after the preamble, the weigh-in.
Okay.
Where they've gone head to head. It's got a bit heated. Claressa's pushed Crews-Dezurn. And then shortly afterwards, between the two camps, a brawl started. And then that's obviously they've taken it to Twitter and they're beefing, blah blah. But the fight itself, Flowz, let's talk about the fight itself. I know you caught what you saw. I saw some of it as well. Exciting fight, women's fight, active fight. Both of these, the first round was really good. They both wasted no time, and Claressa's somehow in the corner, and Franchon has just had to let her hands go. And obviously Claressa was going to oblige, obviously, so she's had to let her hands go. So the first round was like, okay, I thought I was like, okay, we're going to get a little war here. Good fight in the sense that, credit to Crews-Dezurn, I feel like, Flowz, she came to fight. She didn't come to lay down, but as expected, bro, Claressa showing her class, right, throughout all the fight, would you say?
Yeah. Look, we knew she would win.
Yeah.
There's no real questioning her in this women's boxing game. She's clear. But yeah, look, firecracker, and Claressa can win in multiple ways. There's one way she can't really win, which is by knocking her opponents out.
Yeah.
And that's going to get more difficult, obviously operating at heavyweight.
Yeah.
But yeah, just faster hands, more accurate hands, and she's got ego.
Yeah.
So when she wants, you can see it when she fights her ego. She wants to try and get you out of there. She wants to pepper you.
Yeah.
She wants to crack you up. Seeing looping overhand rights from her.
Yeah.
But yeah, good fight, good scrap. I enjoyed watching it. Made me laugh. I think they went to war.
Both ladies went to war, and that's what it was really, Flowz. Both of them were throwing their hands, but Claressa was faster, more accurate, more intense. Even when she's backed up against the rope, she's getting the better of exchanges because of pure speed and that's just dog.
Yeah.
And as good as Franchon tried, it just wasn't going to be enough. And I do think that Claressa, I feel like she really wanted to get Franchon out of there, or at least drop her. Because I think if there is, like you said, if there is one mark against Claressa Shields, given her dominance, is the fact that she hasn't really stopped people. She's not been known for stopping. Obviously, in the female boxing game, it's not a knockout heavy game, as we know. The girls don't tend to be knocking each other out. But there are some heavy-handed women out there. Yeah. Carissa's just not one of them, unfortunately. She's not. But she talks like she is. Like she'll be like, and I think she wants to be.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, she just hasn't blessed with that sort of power. And like I said, it's a hard thing, clearly, for what you can see in the women's boxing game. But yeah, I think she really wanted to get her out there, or at least drop her. She wasn't able to, and it is what it is, but she pitched and they shut out, basically. So, happy days for Clarissa. I've said it before, bro, there's nothing left for Clarissa to prove. She'll stick in the game because she has serious love for the game. I think now there's only one woman left. I think one woman left on the hit list is actually Deja Green.
Yeah.
They've had back and forth before. Shadeja's been a champion. Shadeja's heavy-handed as well. Yeah. So I think that's who she wants next. They both need to make that fight. But after that, there isn't anyone out there. So she's just hanging around to see who can challenge her.
She's not faced Shadeja Green before, or no?
I don't think they fought.
All right.
No, I don't think they fought.
Shadeja beat Savannah Marshall?
Yes. Shadeja, I think from what I understand, Shadeja's only lost once, and that was to Crews-Dezurn.
Okay.
So, yeah. They haven't fought. I think it's been brewing for a good number of years. Yeah. So, yeah, I think they should get that fight in. But ultimately, bro, as I've said many times, as you said many times, no woman on this planet is capable of beating that woman in the boxing ring. We have not seen it. And the snag is, she's still young. In boxing terms, like, she's still pretty young. So, we'll see what happens, but there's nothing for her to do. She's completed boxing multiple times. Let's head to the big card then, bro, on Saturday. Before we get to the main event, bro, I don't know if because actually we haven't really spoken about this. I don't know if you caught any of your undercard. Some fighters that we know very, very well on the undercard. Which ones did you check? Which ones did you catch?
Gary
Antoine, okay.
Versus the Japanese Hiraoka.
Andy Hiraoka, yeah.
Great fight.
Good fight, yeah. What do you think of that one, bro?
Yes.
I thought it would be a good scrap because Hiraoka, obviously I'm not as familiar, but I knew he was undefeated.
Yeah.
And he was kind of one of the ones where obviously you get these unknown foreign quantities, but it's like people have taken a bit of a look at it, like he's dangerous. He can cause an upset. Yeah, but what were your thoughts on that fight?
Yeah, I wasn't too familiar with him, but knowing he's Japanese, you already know there's going to be discipline.
He's even half and half.
Yeah, I think he's
not a full-blooded Japanese. He's born and raised in Japan, but he's half black. Yeah, he's half black.
And there was like in his corner, his team were, I was seeing
all blacks, one guy with the gun in,
I was seeing black in his corner, I was looking at him.
Yeah, he's half black.
Yeah, that's good you say that. I was thinking, is he one of these indigenous Japanese people? Okay, but yeah, he's a bit darker, so yeah. So I'm seeing him, and he came to fight, man. He came to fight, he came to work, some cracking body shots. But yeah, look, Russell was doing his thing as well. I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was a really good fight. And he's certainly impressed. I think he's put his name out there to the American audience, for sure.
Andy.
Yeah, Andy Hiraoka. Yeah, so he's put his name out there. People want to see more of him. I certainly want to see more of him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great fight.
What do you make of Gary Antoine, bro? From what you've seen so far of him. So we know he's a champ. He's been champ twice. He's two-time champ. Because he lost it, and then won it back again.
Yeah.
He's obviously very well known. Obviously, the Russells are all very, very well known. Huge boxing family, all black. Yeah, all done very well. Most of them, him and his other brother done very, very well. And also very big, extent. He's fought all these guys in amateur level as well. Beat most of these guys in amateur level too. Yeah. I know he's got wins over Africa a couple times. He's beat a lot of guys that we know in the amateur background. I think he's beat Keyshawn as well. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Gary Russell? Because he's a champ.
Yeah.
And he's the one that they call out the least.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it, but they haven't given him that tag, but it's like there's sort of underlying boogeyman tag coming with him because no one's calling out his name. So yeah.
I don't know, look, who the champions there? Dalton Smith.
Yep.
Shakur.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I think Shakur's still champ. I hope so. I did read something about them that might be because he didn't want to pay the fees.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was his.
That was 135.
I think that was his belt at 135. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So, and who else is there?
Shakur or Africa.
Africa, yeah. Ooh,
Africa, Shakur, Dalton, and Gary.
Yeah, and Gary. Yeah, that's a good mix. Obviously, I think Shakur's the best out of all of them. Shakur beats all of them. He could trouble anyone. Yeah. I wouldn't say he's the best, but he could certainly give these guys trouble if they don't pay attention. And it's fights that need to happen. I don't know. I wouldn't want to say that he's the second best.
No.
But I think, from what I've seen, I wouldn't want to say he's the second best. I think Dalton can get him. I think Richardson can get him. But they could also lose as well. Yeah. If they don't bring their A game, they'll lose. It's a simple fact. So, set up.
I think Antoine has tools for sure, and he can upset people.
Yeah.
I think from what I've seen so far, my issue with him is he gives Sean Porter to me sometimes.
Yeah.
And Engine and Roughhouse a little bit, you know, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. I feel like he sometimes actually makes fights harder for him than he needs to. So for example, against Hiraoka, I felt like he was in the pocket too much with him taking those unnecessary body shots, for example, when he could have maybe blown the outside a bit more. Do you know what I mean? He welcomed that, and I don't think it was tactically the best for him. Even, I don't know if you saw the clip that obviously he's going around with Gary Russell, his brother, having a go at him in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
You see that? Yeah. So, you know, you're not doing what you're meant to be.
Yeah. I did see that. Yeah. You're giving him good corner work, though. He's doing the right things to do.
The Russells are, you know, the Russells are very...
Good advice, I did see that, yeah.
Both Garys were in the corner. Sorry, their dad's a sicko. His name, five of his brothers, Gary A something. Yeah. Because the other one was in the corner was Gary Allen.
Yeah.
But I feel like there are things he can work on. I do think the other guys are ahead of him, personally, in my opinion, in the division. I get Porter vibes from him sometimes, from what I've seen, and unnecessarily taking risks when he didn't need to. I feel like he took unnecessary risks against Hiraoka when he could have maybe been on the outside as opposed to just going in close and trying to beat him up on the inside, because Hiraoka was game, and he was ripping to the body, and I actually thought the scorecards were too bad. The scorecards had it widely in favour of Antoine, and I think they were harsh. I thought that they weren't taking into account the work that Hiraoka was putting in, if you ask me. I think it was a closer fight than give it. If I'm Hiraoka, I could lobby for a rematch. I'll be so real. I'll be so real. Can't forget Hiraoka had a point deducted as well.
Yeah.
For low blows.
I think that was two
low blows, and that's when so I do think the fight was closer than what the scorecards gave, and I think there's still things for Antoine to work on. I back the other champs ahead of him.
Yeah, I will say maybe.
But he's dangerous. He's definitely dangerous.
Hiraoka too. I don't know if he took him serious. How serious he took him.
Yeah.
How prepared he was for him. I think in unifications he'll be a bit more switched on. Maybe.
I think he can work on his footwork as well. But I don't think he's got the best footwork. So just like with Porter, I always gave Porter his props and said, if you're not prepared for Porter, you are going to be in for a hard night's work, and he's gonna maul you, right? But if you're a good enough boxer, we've said this all the time with Porter. If you're a good enough boxer, if you're a high level boxer, you can outbox him. Kell Brook, obviously Spence beat him. Kind of fought his own way. Crawford beat him. So even Ugas gave him hell as well. So if you're a competent enough boxer, you can beat a Crawford, and that's what I get with Antoine as well. But they're not saying his name, and that could be for a reason. So hopefully he gets in the mix with these other guys. He's called them out bare times. He really wants to fight Africa. Speaking of Africa Flowz, he was meant to be on the card.
He was
against Duarte, and Africa got me excited because I don't know if you saw their little press. The press event got a bit spicy between the two of them, blah blah. And I'm there thinking, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing Africa. Obviously, what's happened is he's pulled out due to illness. Literally on the day of the fight. More or less. I looked at the weigh-in, bro, and I thought to myself, okay, if it's illness, it's illness. If it's legit, it's legit. But this brother looked so gaunt. He looked skeletal, bro. You compare him, he looked a mess. and I said to myself, I wouldn't be surprised if he's pulled out because of the rehydration.
Yeah.
Because he looks weak.
Yeah. That's a suggestion that he's pulled out because he didn't feel good.
He was too weight drained. Yeah.
And
he's getting killed.
Yeah,
he's getting absolutely killed because he talks a lot of Africa. That's the thing.
That's the big issue. He talks a lot. He talks a lot.
I like him. You know me, I'm a fan of Africa talking. Yeah. But yeah, he talks a lot.
Yeah, but look, I guess you've got to consider the fighter's safety. If they don't feel good enough to get in that ring shot, it's on them. So him and his team have made that decision. Cool.
Yeah,
move up then.
Yeah, it's one to keep an eye on because I don't think it's the first time we've heard Africa have issues with making weight, or before he's at the shoot weight, he's missed weight.
He's missed weight before, hasn't he?
I think that might have been the 135.
Yeah.
And he was saying he wasn't. I think it might have been 135, but he was saying before he wasn't really disciplined in his training and whatnot, but now he cuts weight the right way. But seeing this again, it's like, because that weight cut, because prior to the weigh-in, he was giving an interview saying, he's on weight, he's looking good, he feels great. But then I've seen him at the weigh-in, I think to myself, my goodness. He made weight, but he didn't look, bro. He looked, his face all angular and everything, he looked mad.
Yeah, maybe he's ill. It could be a combination.
It could be, yeah. But it's one to keep an eye on. If he has to move up, that's a shame, but we'll see.
Get well, Africa, because we need you.
For sure.
You owe us some fights, man.
Word. Another, I don't know if you caught this, Flowz, Frank Martin.
Yeah.
Frank Martin was in against Woo, right? Look here. He was in. That was a brilliant fight, bro. I caught that fight, quality fight. Frank started brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought Frank started superb. Looked really good, looked really sharp. Counter punching really, really well, and he hurt Albright a few times. Yeah. But Albright is super underrated, Flowz. I think we come to see that Albright is very underrated.
Gives people help.
And Albright, he's quite awkward, unorthodox in the way he fights.
Yeah.
Long, a bit gangly, carries power himself, from what we can see, because Frank Martin, I think, started to fade towards the end of the fight, and that's when Albright sort of took over. Then I think he put in a couple rounds, and then Frank Martin then had a little bounce back round in round 9, but then round 10, Albright's caught Frank Martin, hurt him big time. And I don't know how Frank was this close to going down. Legs were gone. He's recovered, but you can tell his legs are still a bit wobbly. He's kind of wrestled Albright to the ground, and then that rest of that round was Albright sort of hurting him each time, and Frank was able to survive. But the consensus was, bro, that Frank, if he won that round, he would have sealed the deal. And he obviously gone to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges have had it the same, 95, a unanimous draw. Something that's very, very rare in boxing, to be honest. Very, very rare. But, a lot of people didn't really complain. They said it was one of those ones, 5 apiece, and straight away, bro, run that back, because it was a brilliant fight.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying Albright got it as well.
Okay.
I did see that, but...
I also saw, I saw people, not really, more people saying that Frank threw it away, because he was, if he was conditioned better, he would have got that. But I didn't really see too many people say Albright won, but fair enough, I didn't see it. Yeah.
Well, who's Albright fought Keyshawn?
No contest.
Because that's the weed one.
Yeah.
That's the performance that was questionable. He didn't look good.
Yeah.
Albright gave him hell.
And
it turned out,
And then obviously he's then boxed up Kelvin.
Yeah, he's bro.
So Albright is good.
Singing afterwards.
Albright, he can sing, by the way. He's a really good singer. He sang again, and he was cold. So I want to see them run it back. Albright is clearly a very underrated contender there. And man, shout out to Frank as well. They gave each other props, and I don't see no reason why they shouldn't run that back. That was a good fight. But should we talk about the main event, bro?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the main event, man. Dunk season is in effect.
Dunk cooked.
I'm going to give Flowz a chance to respond, but let's talk about Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios. I said it, man. I just don't see how Barrios can win this fight, man, because he's trash.
Yeah.
He's rubbish. And even though we were saying Ryan Garcia was looking a bit unserious, I still backed an unserious Ryan Garcia to take care of Mario Barrios. they've gone into the ring, bro. Ryan Garcia's dropped this guy in 30 seconds. And I think that kind of tells you all you need to know about Mario Barrios and what he was going to offer that night, bro.
Nothing.
This was a shutout.
Yeah.
Damn near shutout. Ryan Garcia running every round, cooked this guy. Didn't even need the left hook. There was a left hook. Ryan Garcia beat him with right hook. Yeah. We didn't realize that Ryan Garcia had a right hook.
Straight right.
Straight right hand was peppering him.
Hurting him every single time.
Every single time. In fact, Ryan Garcia really should have got him out of there. And he even said that, you know, he could have. He should have. But, like I said, he won every round. And it got to the point where, obviously, this was such a dominating performance, bro. Like, it is one of them ones where it's like, damn, you've made Ryan Garcia look like a superb boxer. Because Ryan Garcia was slipping and sliding in there, peppering him and sliding out. I'm not to say Ryan Garcia can box, but you said he can box.
Yeah,
you said he's got ability.
Yeah, we said
he's got amateur background. Ryan Garcia can fight. But recently, we haven't seen that from him. But this fight, he made sure to sort of show that, yo, I can box, I can move, I can do all that kind of stuff. So shout out to Ryan Garcia, bro. Question for you, Flowz. Is Mario Barrios one of the worst champions in recent history that we can think of?
Yeah, I think that's...
It's fair to say.
Look, what, 3 defenses, 2 draws, 1 loss.
Yeah. 1 draw against a guy that we didn't know. Abel Ramos.
2 gifts.
Yeah. Abel Ramos, who we don't know.
Yeah.
Pacquiao, 50
off the couch.
Out 4 years, came.
Yeah.
And then slapped up by... Yeah, people even say Pacquiao got robbed, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then slapped up by
Ryan Garcia. Yeah, look.
Ryan Garcia did what he was meant to do. Yeah. My ass, but go on, yeah.
Yeah, look, we said Ryan Garcia should win. In that whole, obviously, they're cooking me. They say,
how would you like to respond to people getting on to you?
Because I predicted that Ryan Garcia would lose.
Did.
Now, again, let me clarify for you guys because I didn't say Mario Barrios was a better boxer than Ryan Garcia.
You did.
I didn't say that. I didn't say he's going to outskill him. I even said I think Ryan Garcia will lose by DQ.
Yes.
That's what I was.
You didn't trust him.
I didn't trust him,
yeah. And
it's nothing about his ability that I question. It's his mentality and his focus. I didn't know what to expect from Ryan Garcia, based on what I've seen outside the ring, based on what we've seen in recent years, his movements. So look, and if you guys really listen, you would have heard us say that Ryan Garcia should win. I just don't trust him.
Yeah. And
look, he went out there and beat Barrios. Fair, well done. You done what you're supposed to do. Yeah. But yeah, look, all the critique.
Would you like to apologize to Ryan?
No. All my critique is still fair because anytime you go to, I've still seen him streaming. Even since that clip I was looking at it, he's still streaming with Neon.
What I will say is, in the ring that night, Flowz, he did look locked in from jump.
Yeah,
he did look very locked in from the jump. So I'll give him that.
I think he gained confidence early on.
With the knockdown. Yeah, sure.
Because against Rolly, his confidence
he got knocked down early. Yeah.
His confidence, he looked so but then he gained confidence. Barrios is that trash day. Ryan Garcia just gained the confidence, started feeling himself.
Yeah.
So fair play, he done what he's supposed to do. I don't think this dispels the focus questions for me.
Okay.
I don't think it does.
That's a fair point.
Because, against a serious boxer, I don't know if he would have had that before. I think he would have been... Shakur would have treated him, regardless.
Facts.
Shakur's treating him. Haney's treating him in my eyes.
Yeah.
So look, fair. We get some wrong, but it's nothing to do with saying Mario Barrios is a better boxer than... because we know that's not true.
Yeah.
We said Ryan Garcia should win. But if you're not focused going into that ring, you can be upset.
Yeah.
We've seen it a number of times. This time he won.
It was do or die for Garcia, like I said.
You
said it's a do or die because, man, I don't know how you can come back from losing to Barrios, who is even worse than a Rolling Romero, for example.
Yeah.
So happy he's beat good riddance to Mario Barrios, man. And I actually think Barrios should retire, not because he lost, but I don't know if you listen to the post-fight. If you heard Barrios speak, he sounds punchy, like he sounds cooked already, bro. Like super punchy. He's
the one who got the Tank.
Yeah, when Tank moved up to welterweight to 140.
Yeah,
he won the regular belt. Yeah. Did Tank stop him? I don't think he did.
Did Tank not stop him?
I don't think he did. I can't remember if Tank stopped him. But yeah, ultimately, I think Barrios taking too many punches to the head. He sounds punch drunk already. which is bad. He sounds very punchy. So I think he should retire full stop. But Ryan Garcia is a world champion.
Crazy.
So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
That crop now, Flowz, is officially all of them have reached world champion status.
I say crazy, not like he was destined to. It's crazy because he's fresh off losing the Royal League. Bro, we know how it is in this game if you're well connected. Yeah.
It happens. But yeah, that crop now has completed it in terms of they've all become world champions at least. And now we see what's next. Like, you've beaten a guy that you're meant to beat. Let's now see you against someone who is more on your level. Unification. Obviously, you called out Shakur. One thing people were there. I saw a lot of people saying that, Ryan don't want to fight him. Ryan don't want to fight him. He doesn't want that. One thing I'll give Ryan Garcia credit for, I don't think he ducks no one. I think he fights. He would fight all these people.
Yeah,
I don't think he ducks anyone. So if he wants to make the Shakur fight happen, fair play to him. He's getting killed. Shakur is killing him. So if Shakur quickly wants to move as a welterweight and grab a quick belt for legacy purposes, do that because that's an easy duck. Conor Benn was there. I'm glad he didn't give him any shine. We're going to talk about Conor Benn, obviously. We have to. But, man, look, unify. So that weight division now looks like landscape is Devin Hayes got one belt. Ryan Garcia's got another one. Rolando Romero's got another one. And Lewis Crocker's got the other one. A lot of people saying it's the weakest weight division in history. I'm not going to comment on that. I think Devin is the strongest champ there, for me, comfortably.
Yeah.
Obviously, Devin Ryan rematch is going to be mega bucks because now it's got, obviously, given how the first fight went, but the fact that it's a unification. Obviously, Broly will have something to say, he can talk himself into a fight. They're probably looking at Crocker right now as that's the one we need to target to get him out of there. So we'll see. But I'm expecting big fights for Ryan Garcia now. Progression only. You're a champion now, you did it. Now let's see you unify, fight these big fights. We'll see. If you want to fight Conor Benn, you can fight him. He beats Conor Benn, if you ask me. I might favour Ryan against Conor Benn. I think I do. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But he did what he had to do. Great performance.
Yeah.
Happy for him. Still a bit corny. But you can even tell he's grown up a little bit, bro, because even in the post-fight, usually he's mega corny. He wasn't even as corny as usual. Like, he was a bit more chilled, respectful, you know what I mean? So maybe he is growing up, Flowz. Maybe. Fine.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, is there a preference in terms of who you want to see him fight next?
I think
do you want the Shaq thing or do you want the Haney?
I think the Haney rematch makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Haney needs his lick back.
Yeah.
I saw Shakur even questioning if Varda was involved in this fight because how good Ryan looked.
Haney tweeted, Ryan's off like good juice. And Shakur, I think, was like, trust me.
Yeah. So I said it after the first punch or the first round. He said, "So yeah, who knows? I might still be right." A little DQ cut anyway.
Man.
Look, shout out to mine. I think rematch with Devin is good.
Yeah.
Look, if you fight Shakur gets bread.
Yeah.
It's really what it is.
It's so funny. Everyone now wants to run Shakur. How the tables have turned.
Yeah. All saying he was boring. He's not this. He's not that.
Will never fight and brings up the now everyone's calling it's crazy. Yeah. It's hilarious.
Shakur's the truth. So
yeah.
Look, I think him and Devin Haney should run because Shakur's not really at 147.
Yeah.
So him and Devin rematch.
I don't even mind if you want to rematch Rolly and Devin fights Crocker and then they both then come down and I feel you're undisputed. Yeah. That's mega bucks for that division. Because if he beats Rolly, obviously Devin beats Crocker.
He should beat Rolly. That's another one he should beat.
He should be, yeah.
He should be.
But try and get that leg back if you ask me. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be Rolly. Yeah, all of them guys. And Crocker can find himself in a position as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, then obviously your boy Conor Benn is knocking at the door.
Allegedly. But yeah, that was it, Flowz, for the week's action.
Well, Warrington.
Oh yes, I forgot. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I heard about it, Flowz. I heard obviously a Wood Warrington 2 happened as well on Saturday over in Nottingham, I think.
Yeah.
Warrington's 35, Wood's 37. I'm hearing that it wasn't like their first fight was a bit exciting.
Yeah.
I heard this fight was pretty much a comfortable win for the Wood.
Yeah.
And they both kind of looked old and whatever.
Yeah.
But Warrington obviously more so. And Wood obviously kind of discussed, afterwards hinted that this might be it for him.
Yeah.
I think Warrington is the same.
It should be.
They should, if they both don't plan to retire, I'm saying both of you guys retire. Especially Warrington.
Yeah,
but,
Warrington has to. Warrington's got to go.
Yeah. Apparently he didn't look good at all. And,
yeah, it was near shout out.
Yeah.
And apparently Wood looked okay, but
yeah.
These guys look. They've earned it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not
both been champ. Yeah, man.
Both have had good careers. They've earned.
In fact, they both overachieved in their careers. Both of them.
Yeah.
Even Warrington wasn't expected to beat Selby or Frampton.
He wasn't. Who did he fight? Galahad? Did he fight?
Yeah, Galahad. We kind of felt like Galahad won that, but they gave it to.
They never had a rematch.
They never had a rematch. Yeah. But remember, he went on that run. He was expected to lose against Frampton.
Yeah.
Beat Frampton. Or it might be Selby first, and then he was expected to lose it. He beat Selby first. That's when he won the belt. Expected to lose that. Then the defense was against Frampton, and he mauled Frampton. You know what I mean? So he's kind of overachieved as well in his career. He's done well. Yeah,
look, they can both sail away into the sunset, and they've brought big time boxing to their cities as well.
Facts.
One of them had some big fights there. Leeds, great nights in Leeds.
Yeah.
So their fans have followed them, supported them, had some great nights with them.
Agreed.
Some cracking cards there. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm happy to give them their flowers, even though they've passed it now.
Yeah.
No disrespect to them, all the credit to them. Great fighters, great British fighters. Yeah, sail away into the sunset, man. You've made money, you've done your cities proud, you've done yourselves proud.
Word. Next week, bro, only fight of worth us mentioning, there is a unification in the 130-pound division. So for the IBF and WBO super featherweight, Navarrete, Cowboy Navarrete, big fan of him and his interesting boxing style. He's up against another Mexican, Eduardo Nunez, a guy who's got 29 fights, 27 KOs, 1 loss. Navarrete's got 39 wins, 32 by KO, and 2 losses. So I'm expecting this to be a barnstormer of war.
Unification, you said?
Yeah, unification. Yeah. Expecting it to be an absolute barnstormer, Mexican style, 2 Mexican warriors going at it. So I look forward to, I won't stay out for it, but the next day catching up because I'm sure it'll be a cracker.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, Flowz, whole host of announcements and stuff that I think we got to mention and discuss.
Yeah, where do you want to start?
Before we get to the main talking point of the boxing world right now, let's quickly mention how, again, might as well mention it in passing. I think hot off the press, we're hearing that Floyd Mayweather is going to be fighting Manny Pacquiao in a rematch, allegedly.
He's come out of retirement.
Floyd is first of all, he's meant to be fighting an exhibition against Mike Tyson in Congo. Then following up from that, he's coming out of retirement and resuming his boxing career. And apparently the first pro fight that he's fighting is going to be against Pacquiao in the rematch. I don't give a damn. I'm not watching it, don't care. We were discussing it off camera before we started recording that, I actually think Floyd, based on articles I've read recently, and one that Floyd actually might be having money issues, which is quite incredible to think, given how much he earned in his career. But the way he's moving, it generally might be the case. At first I said, he just lost money too much. Yeah. But he generally might be having issues because why?
Crazy.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's him.
That's him.
You know what I will tune in for? I will say this.
What?
If him and AB. You
know what, Flowz? I'm there.
I'm there. Press conferences.
Yeah, I'm there for that fight. I'm there for that still.
AB, if you're serious, look, I don't care.
Now that Floyd's up, hey, you wanted to fight him before.
Floyd, AB,
make that happen.
Set out.
That's cash money.
Set
that
out.
is cash money.
Because both of them, they're our guys, really. We're disappointed in them, but they're like, AB's my guy. Go get the bread together.
Yeah.
Because that I'll tune in for.
That build up is so funny.
Oh my goodness. Because they'll be airing out each other's dirty.
Listen. Crazy. Yeah. I thought there's another. In a way, Nakatani's been announced as well. The press today. Japanese super fight, one of the best fights of the year, if you ask me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a cracker. I thought there might be another fight that was announced recently that I've missed out on. Can't remember.
Callum Smith.
Oh yes, Smith is fighting Morrell.
Yes.
And I don't he's announced before, but the Zerdo Benavidez presses have kicked off now.
Yeah.
So that's all happening. So yeah, man, a lot to look forward to. That Smith Morrell fight's a good fight. But Flowz, we have to talk about it. It's been the talk of boxing news for the entire week, to be honest, Flowz.
Yeah.
Conor Benn just can't stay out the headlines. He can't. Shout out to Conor Benn, man. He keeps his name out there. That's one thing I will say.
The motion he's getting in the US especially.
Yeah. We said it though. We said it, yeah. And we said play on this.
Yeah.
Take the tank route, fight and the Floyd route, fight Latino fighters, do your press conferences in Spanish, do promos to them in Spanish.
Yeah.
It's cash money.
Look, we kill him on this pod, but this motion, he's got more motion than AJ, I think.
No.
With in the boxing circles in America? With the other fighters?
Nah, because AJ fought Jake Paul, man. He fought Jake Paul.
They're not. He's out there. He's doing what AJ.
In terms of
out there
at a pure boxing crowd.
Yeah, with a pure boxing crowd.
Yeah, you could say it.
With the other fighters, with people caught. His face is everywhere. He's doing his thing.
He's everywhere. He was at the fight on the weekend. He's everywhere.
He's doing interviews. He's doing everything.
Yeah.
He's been on Ariel Hawani's thing several times.
Yeah.
He sat down with
I'm surprised
Akabarak.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to be on Cameron May's suit.
he's everywhere.
At Breakfast Club.
He's chopping it up with all the fighters.
Yeah.
And this ain't the first time he's done the Barrios Day. He's been doing it for a few years now.
A couple of years, yeah.
So look, he's making. Yeah, he's one of the guys there at the minute.
Major announcement. Yeah. Conor Benn, we saw it. He signed a promotional deal with Zuffa Boxing. Obviously, when the initial broke, we didn't get the details at the time, so I'm there thinking, out the blue, didn't see this coming. This is the guy who's been matchroom from day one.
Yeah.
Eddie has fought for him for 10-year relationship. Eddie's gone to war for him with the whole drug thing. Eddie's loaned him money before to help. They both admit that whilst he was obviously doing the whole back drug thingy, he was down. And Eddie helped him out, all that kind of stuff. So it's like he's left to join the ops, they're the white. And then obviously we're seeing that he's released a statement about how he received an offer he couldn't refuse. He's grateful to Eddie and Matchroom. There will always be his family, but he's doing what's best for his children and his family. And we learned that it's a one-fight deal with Zuffa, and they're paying him about $15 million. So yeah, $15 million for the one-fight deal. And obviously, boxing world, it's up in arms. Yeah. Furore, all that kind of stuff. Flowz, for me, my take on it, I don't care too tough. I don't think, and honestly, I don't think it's worth us, the hype and the reaction that it's getting, Flowz, I don't think it's worth that.
Yeah.
I'll be sorry, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I look at it in terms of, I see from a business standpoint why he did that. Because it's after this one fight deal.
I didn't even know it was a one fight.
It's a one fight deal.
Okay, yeah.
And he's a free agent afterwards.
Yeah.
15 million.
Are you sure it's a one fight deal? It's
been from all the reports I've said from verified sources. It's allegedly a one fight deal with Zuffa for 15 mil. And afterwards he's a free agent. Right, he's free to talk to whoever. And I'm there thinking to myself, you lot are shouting over a one-fight deal. Okay, where I do think Conor Benn went wrong, and is the fact that obviously, yes, we know loyalty. I've watched Eddie Hearn's IFL, I've rented that interview, I can't lie, so let's hear it. Yeah. And he's apparently said that he found out from Ben's lawyer. Ben's lawyers emailed him, and then he's then tried to message Ben and said, yo, can we talk about this on the phone? Yeah. And Ben's denied him the conversation. He said no. I think that's screwed. That way, I know it's cold, especially as someone that is damn near done so much for you in your career and brought you so far and fought for you when everyone said drop him, this, that. Obviously, with the whole drug egg thing, all that kind of stuff. Herm was in his corner and fought tooth and nail for him. Yeah. So to end the relationship like that, I think it's very, very cold and actually should have been done differently. When it comes to the whole loyalty thing, yeah, it's disloyal. But are we surprised?
No,
it's boxing.
Yeah.
We see it's business. It's boxing. We see it happen all the time.
Yeah.
These lot don't have loyalty to themselves. To each other. They have loyalty to themselves.
Yeah, well, it's about money at the end of the day.
And when I think about it, if you're getting a one fight deal and getting that amount of bread, allegedly, obviously, Hearn said that they wanted to try and match it or get close to it so that he'll continue. But obviously, he'd been like, nah, it's done. I'm gone. So yeah, maybe I doubt matching would have matched it. They might have gotten close.
Yeah.
But obviously, they're basing on the fact that they've got a working relationship for 10 plus years. So maybe we'll have that loyalty to them. Ultimately, Ben decides to go another way. And yeah, maybe you can say that's highlighting his character. Cool, I'm not mad at that. But ultimately, he's doing this for his family. It's one fight, and if the way I look at it, he can have that one fight with Zuffa, and then he can go back to Matcher if he wants to, for example. I'm pretty sure these two will work with each other again. Like Hearn has said this many times, so I'm never going to work with my man again. And next thing you know, he's working with him a couple of years.
Yeah, I don't think Hearn's even said that. I think obviously Hearn was a bit upset.
Of course he's upset.
But I didn't know it was a one fight deal. Now knowing that, this is do the one fight, then you can go back to Matchroom. You get your bread.
Yeah.
Look, and we've seen Hearn be disloyal to his own fighters as well.
It's the game.
And we've seen him be okay with fighters going to do one fight deals or two fight deals with other people and coming back. He was rubbishing Devin Haney, someone he was bigging up before, just to be loyal to Ben. Just in his loyalty to Ben, he's rubbished Devin Haney and whatnot. But yeah, now I'm finding out it's a one fight deal. That changes everything massively. Because when I first heard the news, I was thinking, man, Tim Bradley called it duck soup, I'm calling this duck head. Because I like he's run to Zuffa to avoid
what the Shakur or
all the people who's called it out.
Yeah.
Because Zuffa's, like we said before, very much against the governing bodies and the belts.
Yeah.
And Conor Benn's been talking about winning belts, and now he's run to Zuffa.
Yeah.
But now I'm hearing it's a one fight deal. That kind of changes things. I even saw an interview with Conor Benn saying he saw Miguel Cotto.
Yeah.
Where Miguel Cotto said,
what's legacy?
Yeah, he said
belts or nothing.
Yeah, Conor Benn said to him, "Oh, you're one of my heroes." And Cotto pulled him to the side and said, "Look, everything that you do, make sure you do put your family first. Do it for your family, because when this is all said and done, it's all about them."
Yeah.
Which I respect. But in my mind, I didn't know it was a one fight day. In my mind, I'm thinking the only reason why Cotto's your hero is because he went and done stuff. He went and he fought the tough fights. Yeah. He put on great performances. He won belts.
Yeah.
So cool, you can have that perspective. But then Ben, you're basically saying you're not going to be a hero for the next generation. Which cool, that's your prerogative. Just don't talk like it is. But now I'm finding out it's a one fight deal. What does this don't matter? Ben has his whole career ahead of him. Ben's not old. He's what, 28 or 20?
Yeah, 28, 29.
28. And a one fight deal for 15 mil. Yeah,
it's a cash grab.
Yeah, everyone celebrate, man. I even think now that maybe Hearn's pretending that he's upset because
Hearn's himself as a businessman. He probably sees that, okay, cool, they've offered you a lot of money, whatever. I know it's will sting because you put so much effort into it. And Hearn even said that, I blame myself because he let his contract run down off the premise of loyalty, and he's gonna stay with me because of loyalty. Yeah. He should have really locked. He even said he made a mistake. He should have locked him in earlier for the re-up, but he didn't, based on the fact that cool, he's gonna stay loyalty, blah blah. He knows the game himself.
But to be fair to Eddie Hearn, he's done that with a lot of fighters.
Yeah, in fact,
Tony Bellew, they never had a long-term contract.
That's his usual MO, from what I understand.
Then White, no long-term contract really.
Yeah, the only one I think who's had long-term is AJ.
Yeah.
I have to look that one up.
But
usually he's quite happy to be flexible with his fighters in letting them run out of the contract on a fight-by-fight basis. Like I said, Dylan never had that. Yeah. So even Froch, I think, was the same as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. It's one of those things where an offer that we can call it disloyal. It is disloyal in a way, but end of the day, man, in this boxing world, everyone has a price.
Wow. Ben's motion 15 mil for one fight. Shout out to Ben, man.
And let's talk about that because obviously he's gone off to Zuffa, who are new kids on the block.
Yeah.
Already, Hearn and the rest, they're all having back and forth with Dana. Happens all the time. These promoters beef anyone that's new.
Yeah.
Dana White and Zuffa are doing exactly what Hearn was doing. When first launched DAZN, Matchroom USA.
Matchroom USA, yeah. With
Hearn even acknowledged that I'm going to have to pay over the odds to get fighters away from their current promoters and their established guys like Top Rank and Golden Boy to take them over to me. I have to pay over the odds. Dana White is paid over the odds for Conor Benn. A man who hasn't even fought for a world title. But he's got motion. So that's going to make him some money. So he's having to take that approach of the fact that because he's new, he has to pay over the odds to get these premium fighters and whatnot. And Hearn went through the same thing that he tried to bring into America. And you could say the first iteration of the match in USA was kind of a flop. It didn't go well in that sense. He weren't able to create household names. He got some new good guys in.
Yeah, eventually got to Canelo.
Eventually, but Canelo he got Canelo. Don't get me wrong, but Canelo was already established.
Yeah.
You can argue and say that Hearn still hasn't created that American star. He's got potentials, we know that. Shakur's a potential.
David Haney to a degree.
Boots, yeah, to a degree, but he became undisputed off top rank.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Bam, still not there yet. Boots, something. He's got guys that have got a lot of potential, but I wouldn't say he's created that household name in America still. But he's doing better than when he first came in. Compare that to, again, no disrespect, he's our guy. But when he first came to USA, Tevin Farmer was kind of, guys like that were the marquees.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Daniel Jacobs.
And so it's hard, but he's had to pay over the odds for some of these guys to take them away from their promoters at the time. So that's exactly what Dana White is doing. He's grabbed Opataya so far, and now Conor Benn, which is obviously a big name. And for him to give that, also from a business standpoint, does it make sense? It's what I feel like it does from Benn's perspective, because he knows right now his motion is sky high in America. Sky high. So Dana White is going to guarantee him a big American, if he can guarantee him a big American fight, or, doesn't need to be a big fight.
It
doesn't need to be a big fight, but a Conor Benn headline show in America where he's got all the clout in the world, 15 mil, if it's one fight, take that. He's going to take that. He's going to take that, ultimately. So, I don't think it's worth the uproar that it's been getting. If you ask me, I do get it. Yes, it is a sign of disloyalty, maybe, and Ben or Hearn's done so much for Ben. But when I look at it and take a step back, it's like, what do you expect?
It's like you said, it's the way it was handled. A conversation.
Yes, I think it was cold the way he handled it.
A conversation should have definitely happened between them two rather than the lawyer. Because again, listeners, you have to deep how much Eddie fought for this guy during that whole big debate. He fought the British Border Control. He was fighting them back and forth on behalf of Ben, fighting the media, going on to talk sport, doing all the interviews, and people were lambasting Eddie Hearn for his prior sentiments about he'll never work with a drug cheat and this and that. And Eddie stuck his neck out and said, I fully believe him, I fully back him, I put everything out there, so much so that, Ben deserves to have a conversation with him. You can just see him as an advisor. Look, Hearn probably would have said no, but at least have the conversation. Or map out a plan and say, look, I'll come back to you. I don't know. Like, you don't really owe him too much. But you owe him that at least. A conversation. But game's the game, man.
Game is the game, man. And like I said, always talk about he's never going to work with Matchroom again. I'm so confident, 100%. Ben and Hearn will work together again. 100%. But he's taking advantage of striking while the iron is hot right now. And he's fighting. Look, Ben's got to take advantage as quick as possible, because once he starts losing, and he will, because these welterweights are better than him. Well, I think a good chunk of them anyways are. If he fights them, it's an L. If he fights Shakur, it's an L. And that means immediately value down. So, he needs to take advantage of this now, if you ask me. So,
I do think the motion he's got is brilliant. So he can start to cherry pick. There's opportunities because he's moved up to 160. He can weave his way around a few cherries. Unfortunately, Barrios is out the picture for him.
That's okay. He's cooler than everyone else.
Brody's is right there.
Garcia's there now.
Brody's is probably the easiest.
Crocker. Rose and Crocker.
Which Josh Kelly still calling them out, going back and forth. There's options for him. He can mix and move. 50 mil. Shout out to
Conor Hen, man. Conor Wen. Conor Wen. Man, that's a great one. But it's funny, obviously, Dana. One thing I will say is Them UFC man, they're vexed, man. Pit brother. It's a violation. It's a big violation.
Oh, that's sickening when you think about it.
Bro, them UFC man are sick to their stomach when they saw this news.
Sickening.
What?
None of them are touching M's there.
You didn't even touch the M's yet. I'm touching.
And yeah, the
Their men are sick.
The breakdown of the UFC
is crazy.
And profits
it's crazy. It's crazy. Them men are scrimping and scraping to get the crumb from data.
Take everything and then
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Give the box, yeah.
But them men are pissed. Them men are pissed.
Or UFC, man, go pick up the gloves, man.
Bro.
Step out the square circle, man.
Bro, yeah, bro, that's crazy. Proper violation. Hey man, superior sport. Flowz. I think we can leave it there. Yeah. Let's call it a day there. This has been episode 288 of the SZN Podcast. Once again, I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, you want to find us on streaming platforms. Peace.
You take it a strap. I'm strapped up.
What's happening? What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.